Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video we are going to solve the 10th question from CIE IGCSE 058041 extended paper from October-November 2024. Now this question is a combination of mensuration and algebra. So let us start with the first one. This rectangle has area 190 square centimeter. By forming and solving an equation, show that x is equal to 8.5. So we can see that a rectangle is given and the length and the width is given in terms of x. That is the length, let us consider that it is 2x plus 3, and let us consider that the width is x plus 1. And here they have said that the area of this rectangle is 190 centimeter square. So to show that the value of x is 8.5, let us consider the area of the rectangle formula. So we have written here area of the rectangle is equal to length times width, and area of rectangle here is given as 190 is equal to, here we have considered the length as 2x plus 3 and the width is x plus 1. Now to further simplify this, let us expand the brackets. So here the left hand side remains the same, equal to, now 2x multiplies with x giving us 2x square, 2x multiplies with positive 1 giving us positive 2x, plus 3 multiplies with x giving us plus 3x, and positive 3 multiplies with positive 1 giving us positive 3. Now this equation simplifies as 190 is equal to 2x square plus, now 2x plus 3x are like terms, so we are going to add them together giving us 5x plus 3. Now let us take 190 on the other side of the equal to sign. So we get 2x square plus 5x plus 3 plus 190 becomes minus 190 is equal to 0. So here further simplifying we get 2x square plus 5x plus 3 minus 190 gives us minus 187 equal to 0. Now we have to factorize this equation, and to factorize it let us multiply the coefficient of x square with the constant. So 2 times negative 187 gives us negative 374. So we have to find out the factors of negative 374 in such a way that when we multiply them we should get minus 374, and when we add them we should get positive 5. So we have two factors, that is 22 is one of the factors of 374 and another factor is going to be negative 17. So when you multiply these two numbers you get minus 374, and when you add them you get positive 5x. So let us factorize this further by using the splitting of the middle term method. So here we have written 2x square and plus 5x is being split up in terms of its factors, that is plus 22x minus 17x minus 187 equal to 0. Now let us group the first two terms together and the last two terms together. Now in the first two terms we have to take the common factors out. So the common factors in these two terms is going to be 2x, and in the bracket remains x from the first term and plus 11 from the second term. Now in a similar way let us take out the common factor from the next two terms. So we have negative 17 as a common factor. So inside the bracket remains x from this term and positive 11 from the second term. Now x plus 11 is a common factor from these two terms. So we have taken it out, and the other factor which remains is 2x minus 17. So the two factors we got here is 2x minus 17 and x plus 11 equal to 0. Now let us equate each factor equal to 0 independently. So we have written here 2x minus 17 equal to 0 and x plus 11 equal to 0. Now taking 17 on the other side of equal to sign, we get 2x is equal to 17 or x is equal to 17 over 2. And for the second value of x, let us send 11 on the other side of equal to sign. So we get x is equal to negative 11. Now x represents the sides or the dimension of the rectangle. So it cannot be a negative number. So we are going to discard this value and focus on 17 over 2. So 17 over 2 will give us a decimal value as 8.5. So here we have shown that the value of x is equal to 8.5. Let us move on to the next sub question. Work out the perimeter of the rectangle. We have the formula for perimeter of rectangle as 2 times length plus width. Now length is given by the equation 2x plus 3, and in previous part of this question we had got the value of x as 8.5. So here in place of x we are going to plug in the value as 8.5. So here 2 times 8.5 plus 3 will give us 20. I have already written it over here, so let us check once again. So this is going to give us 20. So here for this rectangle, the length is going to be 20. In a similar way, we are going to find out the value of the width. So width was given as x plus 1. So 8.5 plus 1 will give us 9.5. So we have the length, we have the width. So let us just plug in the values of length and width in this formula. So here perimeter of rectangle will be equal to 2 times 20 plus 9.5. So this is going to give us the value as 59 centimeter. So this is the perimeter of this given rectangle. The diagram shows a sector OAB of a circle with center O and a chord AB. The shaded segment has an area of 30 centimeter square. Show that the radius is equal to 23.7 centimeter, correct to 1 decimal place. Now let us try to understand the question first. We can see that a sector is given OAB and it has a central angle 50 degrees and the segment AB is shaded and its area is given as 30 centimeter square. We have to show that the value of the radius is 23.7 centimeter. Now we can also see that the sector is made up of two shapes. One is the triangle OAB and other one is the segment AB. So let us write here. So area of sector OAB is written as sum of the area of the triangle AOB plus the area of the segment AB. Now we have the formula for area of the sector as theta over 360 times pi r square, where theta represents the central angle of the sector and r represents the radius. And the area of the triangle, we have used the formula here as 1 over 2 times a times b times sine theta, plus area of the segment is already given in the question as 30 centimeter square, so we have substituted its value. Now in this formula we have the value of theta with us, that is 50 degree. We have to show that the value of r is 23.7. Now in this area of triangle formula, a and b represents the two sides of the triangle, that is OA and OB. So we can consider A as OA, which is going to be r centimeter, and OB as B, that is also going to be r centimeter, because they act as the radii of the same circle. And theta represents the angle between these two given sides of the triangle. So in this case, theta is going to be 50 degree. So let us write here. Theta is 50, so 50 over 360 times pi r square is equal to 1 over 2 times r times sine 50 plus 30. Now let us see 50 over 360 times pi gives us what value. So this is going to give us the value as 5 over 36 pi, or in decimals we are going to get it as 0.43633. So let me write here. So here on the left hand side I have taken 4 decimal places. Since this is an intermediate step, take at least 4 to 5 decimal places to get an accurate answer. So 0.4363 r square is equal to, now let us see 1 over 2 times sine 50 gives us what value. So this is going to give us 0.3830. So we have written here 0.3830, r times r becomes r square plus 30. Now r square is on the left hand side and r square is on the right hand side. They both are like terms. So gathering the like terms, I am going to take it on the left hand side. So we are going to get here 0.4363 r square minus 0.3830 times r square is equal to 30. Now subtracting these two values will give us 0.0533 r square is equal to 30. Now r square will be equal to 30. Now this number goes on the right hand side and divides 30. So we get 30 over 0.0533. Now sending the square on the other side of the equal to sign, we get r is equal to square root of 30 over 0.0533. Now let us see what value this gives us. So this is going to give us the value as 23.724. Now in the question we had to round it to 1 decimal place, giving us 23.7. So here we are going to write the value of r as 23.7. So this is the value of r in this given question. So we have shown that the value of r is 23.7 centimeter. Now let us move on to the next sub question. Calculate the perimeter of the shaded segment. Now here we have to calculate the perimeter, which means we need to find out the outline of the shaded segment. And the outline of the shaded segment is made up of the arc length AB and the side AB from the triangle AOB. So let us write here. Perimeter of shaded segment is the sum of arc length AB and the length AB from the triangle AOB. Now let us focus on finding the arc length AB. So we have the formula for arc length as theta over 360 times 2 pi r, where theta is the central angle of the sector. So in this case it is 50, and the value of radius we had got in the previous part of the question as 23.7 centimeter. So substituting the respective values we have got here, arc length AB is equal to 50 over 360 times 2 times pi times 23.7. Let us see what value this gives us. So this is going to give us the value of arc length AB as 79 over 12 pi, or in decimals as 20.68215. So let me write here 20.68215 centimeter. Now I have taken to 5 decimal place. You can also take it to 4 decimal place. So if you're rounding it to 4 decimal place, it becomes 20.6822. Now once we have got the arc length AB, let us focus on finding the length of AB, as we do not know the value. So for that we are going to consider the triangle OAB. So this is the same triangle OAB redrawn over here. The length of OA was r, so it is written as 23.7. The length of OB was also r, so it is going to be 23.7. And the central angle at O is written as 50 degree. Now in this case we need to find out the value of length AB. This is missing. So we have two sides given over here, and the angle opposite to the missing side is given. So to find out the missing side, we are going to make use of the cosine rule. Now the cosine rule is given as the square of the side which is missing, that is AB square, is equal to sum of square of the rest two sides, that is OA square plus OB square, minus 2 times OA times OB times cos of the angle which is opposite to the missing side. So in this case the angle is going to be AOB. So we have written here cos of angle AOB. Now in the next step I have sent the square on the other side of equal to sign. So it becomes square root of the entire right hand side. Now in the next step we are going to substitute the values of all the sides and the angle to get the value of AB. So OA square becomes 23.7 square plus OB square becomes 23.7 square minus 2 times 23.7 times 23.7 times cos of angle AOB becomes cos of angle 50. Let us see what value this gives us. So this is going to give us the value as 20.032105. Since for the previous one I had rounded it to 5 decimal places, here also I am going to round it as 5 decimal places. So we get 20.03211, rounding it to 5 decimal places. So this is the length of AB from the triangle. Now the perimeter was the sum of arc length AB and length AB. So we have to basically add the values of arc length and AB. So we have written here 20.68215 plus 20.03211. So let us see what value this gives us. So these two values when added gives us the value as 40.71426. Now this is the final answer. So I'm going to round it to 2 decimal places and write the answer as perimeter of shaded segment is 40.71 centimeter. So this is the answer. I hope you have understood all these steps and liked the video. And if you found this video useful, then check out these playlists where you'll find more examples of this kind. And if you're liking my videos, like, share and subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching.